The Thing with Feathers, quick review. Benedict Cumberbatch stars as a grieving father and husband that must raise his two sons following the death of his wife. Now, if you read the original book in 2015, Grief is the Thing with Feathers, you will notice that there are some things that are similar to the book, but you will also realize that key plot points are missing. Now, as you watch this movie, it is a tale of grief. Everybody is going to grieve in different ways. People are all going to have their own emotions. And that is a key point through the movie, and I think it is told very well. The acting in this movie is done very well from Benedict Cumberbatch and his two sons. You are able to understand how they are feeling, and you buy into what they are putting on the screen. But then there are some things where you have to look at and wonder, where does this film go wrong? Number one is the introduction of the crow. We see the crow on the screen in many different forms. The crow randomly starts talking, but you start to wonder, is the crow there for grief, or is the crow there as a haunting? Now, this is a psychological drama. I would not call this film a psychological thriller, as even though you do have a little bit of horror points added to it, there's nothing that sits there and has you completely freaked out. Ultimately, with this movie, by drifting away from the book and not sticking to areas that made sense in that story, you get lost. The acting in this movie is phenomenal, but even the acting cannot overcome poor writing that you see on the screen. Now, even grief is something that everybody deals with, but unfortunately, this movie was not very good. I left the theater thinking to myself that this movie was a waste of time, and it is one of the worst films in 2025. And that is unfortunate. The book was absolutely incredible. The movie was not.